Hello, my name is Terry Kelly. I'm the Director of Representation and Member Services at the Law Society of Ireland. These videos have been developed to provide support for job seekers. If you have any questions or would like additional support from a member of our team, please contact us using the details at the end of the video.
Welcome to Preparing for Interview, a Law Society support services video that is one in a series providing information for solicitors about job seeking matters. I'm Keith O'Malley of Law Society Support Services. If you want to give a good account of yourself at interview, it's critical that you prepare properly. And in this video, we're going to look at 4 matters that you should cover. We will commence with self-appraisal. We will look at researching the job. We will consider how best to prepare questions to answers. And finally, we'll deal with rehearsing and doing mock interviews. Self-appraisal is about becoming absolutely clear about matters such as your achievements, your strengths, your aspirations, and of course your career history to date. Being clear about achievements you have had, especially in work, is fundamental to doing well at interview. Draw up a list of all your achievements that you've had in your life to date. Link these with related benefits. For example, I was successful in submitting a tender and the firm earned X amount in additional fees as a result. Practice talking about both achievements and benefits that you have accomplished. Be clear about what you want to achieve in your career, why you want to achieve this, and how you plan to do it. Get ready to talk about what you can bring to an employer, about what unique contribution you can provide. Be able to talk about your career history, dates you were employed in jobs, names of people that you worked with, etc. You need to find out who will be interviewing you, exactly where the interview will take place, what kind of interview is planned, and any other associated information that you can glean. You need to be clear about the job title, job content, and responsibilities. If you want to do really well at interview, gain a good understanding about how the job can be developed over time and how somebody might excel within the role. All sizes of organizations have their own culture and values. Employers look for people who fit in with the way they operate and communicate. Getting to understand culture is fundamental to the research that you need to do. Both organizations and individual interviewers often have particular priorities when recruiting, such as dependability, get up and go, etc. Getting knowledge about these can be a huge advantage. Talking to somebody who works in the organization or in the sector can assist you with this. There are a number of questions that are regularly asked at interview, and it makes sense to consider these in advance and to come up with good ways of answering them. We have a separate support services video that provides answers to common interview questions that should assist you. Best advice is to consider questions and to think through how you should answer each, but do not try and prepare and memorize answers. The best way to prepare for an interview is to do at least 1, ideally 2 or 3 mock interviews. Get help from a friend or family member and find a quiet space, ideally with a table. Prepare a list of questions beforehand, similar to the ones that you are likely to be asked at interview. However, ask the person interviewing to add a few of their own questions and to mix them around so that things are not too predictable. Ask the person who is going to interview you to keep everything very formal, just like a real job interview. Once you start, stay within role play mode until all questions are asked and the interview concludes. That's the end of this video about preparing for interview. However, there are several more support services videos in this series, and one, Impressing an Interview, builds on what we have covered in this video. Bye.